back with another live stream, and in this live stream, I'm not going to be playing. It is MLB The Show 18, and yeah, it is going to be the Angels versus the Yankees as the game's going on right now. So we're gonna do the real life game that's happening right now, and I hope you guys enjoy. So if you do, hit that like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's continue. Let's get into it, shall we? So we'll do this one right here. I'm not going to be playing. Like I said, it'll be exactly how the game is right now, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So it'll be whoever's pitching right now, whoever's in. So let's continue and let's get to it, shall we? Hope you guys enjoy.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good three-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Now to the plate, Zach Cozart, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Batting second, center fielder number 27. Mike.
Stepping in, Mike Trout, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Cozart gets his lead at first, nobody out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit back up the middle. The second for one. On to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
And now for the Angels, Justin Upton, trying to get him started again following the double play. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Albert now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One strike to Pujols. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Nick Tropiano gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Gardner starts the day as the third leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times, when he's going good, the lineup is too.
Next for New York, Didi Gregorius, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball that misses.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Gardner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. With runners in scoring position this season, Stanton is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The count now at 2-1. First and second now, one man out. He got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Gary Sanchez is on deck. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Line towards center field. 1 run scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Andujar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Leads All-American League third baseman in All-Star voting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least he'll be on the AL squad, if not starting.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
stepping up to the plate, Austin Romine. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
2 balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1. A shot down the first baseline. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. Ready now for L.A. Shohei Ohtani is carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 25 is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Gray now on 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two out, nobody on. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, number 25. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Valbuena comes up with it. And a high throw to Pujols, but he's able to hang on for the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Softly hit out to short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cozart shading to his right. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they lead it 3-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Maldonado brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Ready for another chance, Zach Cozart. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Up around the face. Maldonado, base runner at first with 1 out. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Right side, hit hard. Cozart is there. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Drilled down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels nothing. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Bird has it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch, and that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Shohei Ohtani is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Pujols stands at first with one out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Simmons takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tough, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Pujols rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fastball that just misses inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. This is skied into short left center. Stanton coming on. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 3 and the Angels 2. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Here's Miguel Andujar now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Just goes to show, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Andujar leads off second with one gone in the inning. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Jose Alvarez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jose Alvarez.
Number 25 will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So far this season, number 25 is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. Aired to shallow center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Martin Maldonado.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Zach Cozart. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch, a high fastball is in there.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup, just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 now. Justin Upton would be next. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Over to first, Gray, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Ball even at 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. once again a 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1. They're down 3-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. This is pulled into right. Calhoun has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Called strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1 strike to Pujols. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
How about it? Designated hitter.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-1 to the Angels pitcher. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. For the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Looking swing and a little tapper.
Calling it away.
The 1-2. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Chasen Shreve takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Chasen Shreve.
Stepping in now, Luis Valbuena, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And on the play, the tying run scores, but of course we're wondering how he's doing on the mound after taking a real shot.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready once again, Cole Calhoun, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. So far this year against Southpaws, Calhoun is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 2-2 to count to Cole Calhoun.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself, that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Martin Maldonado waits on deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are two gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Giancarlo Stanton now, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. To the Yankees left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Gary Sanchez will be next. Green 1.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap at the wall by Upton, but he can't bring it back. It's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bird leads off first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
In now, Austin Romine, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. On to Kozar here for the force, and that'll be that. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Back here in the Bronx. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Dylan Betances is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Zach Kozar.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and one. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. at 2-0. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's Justin Upton now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Here's Albert now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Cozart at second with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Cozart is on his way home. The tag, and he's safe. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Hit in the air out to right. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels get just the one. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx, and we are tied 4-4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Ready for another shot now. Number 25. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. Popped him up. Pujols in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he misses there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Two out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. The 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. This game's all tied at 4. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Maldonado, playing here in his age 31 season, is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Now the 2-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a huge swing by Cozart and a drive to deep left field. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and it's now 6-4.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Into the box, Mike Trout. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit well again down the right field line, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Angels 6 and the Yankees 4. Ian Kroll is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Ian Kroll.
Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits to this point. Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Kroll, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. This is his first year at the big league level. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1. Gregorius on at first, nobody out. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Gary Sanchez, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Drilled right back up the middle. Goes on for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses. 1-1. The 1-1 misses inside off the plate. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Greg Bird would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Upton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains steady at 6-4. David Robertson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now for L.A. Justin Upton sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Justin Upton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
For first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Ready for another chance. Albert Pujols. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward the field. Number 25 ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Two and one. Two out, nobody on. Two and two.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing more in the Angel ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail by a couple. That's 6-4. Blake Parker is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Blake Parker.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
Off in the bottom of the ninth, third baseman Greg Bird.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Parker is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him. Is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-0 offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Bird stands at second with no outs. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So a big moment here in standing in Austin Romine. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
None out, runners at first and second. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, number 25.
Striding into the box, number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now batting, Brett Gardner. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Wide 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. 2-2 the count. Last chance for the Yankees. Too high, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He's set and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right.
A little bouncer. But that one rolls foul. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Still even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win. He won.
And there you have it. The Los Angeles Angels coming to New York City the Bronx, the Big Apple, to beat the Yankees 6-5. Your final score 6-5. Angels over the Yankees in New York. The Bronx Bombers, Big Apple, the Big Apple, New York City. They lose 6-5 to the Angels. I thought the Yankees are gonna win, but who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna end this live stream there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. This has been Nick96, and I'm out.
They left 9 runners on